Welcome to Bitcoin Basics, your beginner-friendly guide to understanding cryptocurrency. Today, we're tackling one of the most important questions in this space. What is Bitcoin? By the end of this episode, you'll have a clear understanding of what Bitcoin is, why it exists, and what makes it so revolutionary. Think of this as the first step on a journey into a world of financial innovation and empowerment. And remember, if you found your way to this video, it's no accident. You're here because you're curious, because you're ready to learn, and because you know there's something incredible happening in the world of money and technology. Let's dive in. To understand Bitcoin, we first need to look at why it was created. Back in 2008, the world was in chaos. Banks were failing. Governments were bailing out corporations, while ordinary people lost their homes, their savings, and their trust in the financial system. This crisis exposed a major flaw in the way money worked: too much control in too few hands. Out of this turmoil came Bitcoin. In October 2008, a person or group using the name Satoshi Nakamoto published a white paper called Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. It wasn't just a new currency, it was a new philosophy. Satoshi proposed a system of money that didn't rely on banks or governments to function. Instead, Bitcoin would run on a revolutionary technology called blockchain, a way of recording transactions that didn't depend on a central authority. It was decentralized, transparent, and designed to give power back to individuals. Think of it like this. If traditional money is a closed-door meeting controlled by a few, Bitcoin is an open town hall where everyone has a voice. That's the foundation Bitcoin was built on. So, what exactly is Bitcoin? At its core, Bitcoin is digital money, but it's so much more than just numbers on a screen. Unlike the dollars in your wallet or the balance in your bank account, Bitcoin isn't issued or controlled by any government or financial institution. It's completely decentralized, meaning no one person or organization is in charge. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Bitcoin runs on blockchain technology. Let me simplify it for you. Imagine a ledger, a notebook where every transaction is written down. Normally, this ledger might sit in one place, like at your bank. But with Bitcoin, this ledger isn't stored in one location. Instead, it's copied and shared across thousands of computers around the world. Each time someone makes a transaction, it's recorded on this shared ledger, and everyone in the network agrees on it. This makes the system incredibly secure and nearly impossible to alter. Picture it like a public library where every book is duplicated and placed in libraries worldwide. Even if one library burns down, the information is safe and accessible everywhere else. That's the power of blockchain. Let's take a closer look at what makes Bitcoin so unique. First, decentralization. No single entity controls Bitcoin. Not a bank, not a government, not even Satoshi Nakamoto. This means no one can manipulate it or shut it down. It's like a digital community garden where everyone contributes, but no one owns it. Second, transparency. Every Bitcoin transaction is recorded on the blockchain, and these records are available for anyone to view. This ensures honesty and eliminates the need for trust in a middleman. Third, scarcity. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins. That's it. No printing more like governments do with paper money. This limited supply is why Bitcoin is often compared to gold. It's rare, and because of that, it has value. Imagine a treasure chest with a finite number of coins. Once it's empty, that's all there is. This scarcity drives demand and, ultimately, value. So, why does Bitcoin matter? Let's start with how it challenges the traditional way we send money. If you've ever wired money overseas or even paid a bill, you've probably noticed the fees. and the time it takes. That's because traditional money moves through a system of intermediaries, like banks, payment processors, and currency exchanges. Bitcoin eliminates the middleman. With Bitcoin, you can send money directly to anyone, anywhere in the world, often in minutes and with lower fees. It's like being able to mail a letter instantly without needing a postal service. But Bitcoin isn't just about convenience, it's also about value. Over time, Bitcoin has become known as digital gold. Why? Because, like gold, Bitcoin can act as a store of value. As traditional currencies lose their purchasing power due to inflation, Bitcoin's scarcity and independence make it a hedge against economic uncertainty. It's a tool for financial empowerment in a world that's constantly changing. Now you have a better understanding of Bitcoin. It's not just digital money, it's a revolution in how we think about and use money. Bitcoin is decentralized, transparent, and scarce, and it's reshaping the future of finance. But this is just the beginning. In the next video, we'll take a closer look at how Bitcoin actually works. How do you get it? How do you store it? And how can you use it? If you're excited to learn more, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next part of this series. Have questions about what we covered today? Drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in part 2. Remember, this is more than just money. It's a movement. Let's explore it together.